Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to start off by going to the assignment. It has all the formulas in here, but I'm going to do it for you so that you can kind of see how it's done, and then you can go back and make your attempt. I want to kind of see how you problem solve this. So I'm going to just start by just highlighting above it and going all the way through it, copying all this data over here, and then I'm going to paste it into a spreadsheet. So I'm going to put it in these two columns right here. Okay, now, first problem I have is this is just a number. It's not a formula. It's a 66.1. What I would need to do is multiply it times a million to get it to the actual number because it's in millions. Okay, so I double click here and you'll see the formula I used. I used B2, or equals B2 times 1 million. All right, and then I hit tab. Now I can take that and just drag it down. And then I want to calculate the change, but we don't have a number previous to this one, so we have to start here. And I'm just going to do C3, so let me double click. The formula is equals C3, which is this one, minus C2. And that will give us the dollar amount change from year over year, and then we're just going to pull that down. But I also want the percentage change, so to get the percentage change, I have to take equals D3. So I take D3, which is the amount it changed, divided by C2, which is right here, which is the original number. So it has changed 38.12%. And I drag that down. Now, part of the assignment is to look at the last 3 years and try to determine how much it will increase next year. So what I would do is I'd probably highlight these. And then you go down here and it says sum is 91.26, but we don't want sum. We want to get to the average. So average is about 30.42%. So that's probably what I would guess for the next year would be, except it's trending up between 26, 28, 20. So really, if you were a marketer, you'd probably want to guess what is the difference between these two. It's about 2%. And then over here, it's about, let's see, oh my gosh, it went from 28 to 36, so that's a huge jump. Don't know if they're going to make that big a jump again. So I would guess here that maybe they'd go from 36 to, I don't know, 42, something like that. So it's just a guess, but I still have to do it. So just put 42% down here somewhere, or something like that, or whatever number you come up with, and tell me why you think it might come down. How do you think it jumped so big this year? All right, now you're going to create this chart. So to create this chart, I'm going to do it again over here. I'm just going to highlight the whole thing, and I'll go to right here, and then I'll go to Insert, Chart, and once I put the chart in, it's got too much, so
I think so, yeah.
I've got too much in here, so I want to kind of slim it down. So I'm going to go over here to the side, and I'm going to go to the horizontal axis, and look what we've got. Let's see, chart axis and titles, series, trying to find vertical axis, setup. Okay, so I go to setup and I've got all these extra numbers in here. What I want to do is I'm going to get rid of the fiscal year because that will be the same number. We'll look at that in a minute. Okay, so Wingstop revenue in millions. I don't need that, so I'm going to remove this series, and then I'm going to remove the actual number. And all I want is percentage change over fiscal year, but I don't want fiscal year here. I'm going to remove that. Okay, so now I've got this. I'm going to go to my y-axis because I want the years to show. So I'm going to go to, let's see, x-axis, add x-axis, and then we're going to do fiscal year. So now I've done those. I have fiscal year and percentage change. So now I can look at that chart the way I want to, and I can double click over here and just kind of move it around where I want it. And I'm going to put it down here. Okay, now you're going to turn it in. You're going to go File, Export. First of all, name it Wingstop Numbers and your name, and then File, Export. Download as PDF, and you should have the final answer for what you need for this assignment. Again, all the formulas are in the assignment, but you can also just look through this last one right here. I'm just going to highlight these cells again. This one's a number. This one's a dollar amount, and if it doesn't show the dollar amount, just hit the dollar amount symbol right here. Dollar amount symbol right here. Change is the dollar amount, and this is percentage change, like that. Now let's just look. These are numbers, just numbers. This is using the formula B2 times a million. Then this one right here is going to be percentage change, which is C3 minus C2. Then you want, that's change, and then percentage change is D3. So it's the amount that it changed divided by the amount that it was originally, and then it'll give you that number. And that should be it. Turn it in as a PDF, so you file download as PDF.